Everybody, welcome to Mexico, Puerto Vallarta. I'm back here and want to create this video because we're all talking about the ground force reaction or reacting to the ground. And with gravity, we're standing, we have to keep ourselves up simply by keeping our muscles intact, right? So the question is like, at what point, where does the pressures go in my feet? In the right leg, you'll take the quad, turn it, straighten the right glute back. And as you're doing that, you're starting to straighten the knee some. And the pressure of the foot goes into the inside heel, okay? So if you're wondering where that is, it's not on the outside of the shoe. It's not on the side of the foot. It's actually towards the heel. Well, that would mean that my glute might be increasing or my hip flex might be going further back, right? Winding that baby up. So now I feel like I can launch off like a speed skater looking like this, right? So understanding what you're trying to feel in one area at a time would be great. So I would suggest the trail side. You want to feel like you've got your feet apart enough to where you can access some nice mobility, getting that tailbone out behind the heel some. Couple inches would be great. Feeling that linebacker athletic setup, start to wind up and really feel the compression into this heel, like the right shoulder, right over the right hip, pushing over the right heel. Okay. And that would look like so. So you go, okay, I want to train that. How do I do that? Well, maybe put across here, take the ball out of play for a minute and start to wind up. Take a look here and go, look, I can see the crease here is changing. I'm starting to flex into this leg. So flexion is just simply doing more squat. You guys have an advantage that are doing box jumping or maybe deadlifting, or you get down here like so. You guys are really flexed here and then you push up hard. And that's a really propelling idea. And I believe McIlroy probably does that better than anyone. I was looking at Dustin Johnson's videos from the Hawaiian tournament in 2018. And man, he's got it. I don't know if he still has it, but he had it. Very efficient, very powerful. So loading the ground by keeping the hip flex going back. Do not straighten this leg, hike up this hip and push it out this way. All your hip flex is gone. So when you're getting back and you're looking like you're going to do something like this and jump forward, man, you are ready to push off the ground, right? Trying to get you to do that in the backswing is where we're going today. What happens to this leg? Well, the femur here, the kneecap starts to turn towards the golf ball, towards the middle, right? So that's the idea there. I've got flex here. This leg and knee are not going out to the toe, okay? That's maybe for the downswing portion, but not the backswing portion. That's the biggest error I see. We go, oh, I want to use the ground, and I was told to lower my shoulder over the left ankle, get down here like this, and then push up. And that would look like this, okay? So I'm sure that it looked pretty nice, but I was all front loaded here. And then it felt like I had to jump away from the ball this way and back and time the release of the club. And that doesn't feel like I have things loaded in a way where I can absolutely start to unwind and recruit some of the other joints of my right side to start pushing towards that golf ball and then coordinate the extension of the left leg also. So those are the things you want to think about, guys. You get wound up here, you simply unwind, and as you're doing so, your right hip's coming back to where it started, your right knee's going a little bit, you're down to P6, P5.5, P6, you're starting to accelerate those hands down, and right in this area, you just want to keep practicing this leg pushing up from the ankle and really start to feel some sort of pushing two ways, one towards the ball target, and then getting halfway down, you start to crank those hips upward with a little bit of pivot this way. And that's when you really start to notice some speed changes and some muscle groups change. You got quads, hamstrings, you got calf muscles, right? You've got some ankle stuff going on. Those are all the lower joints, okay? You're not going to push up from up here. You got to use something down below. So that's why you look at guys, their heels are up or they're spinning because they're pushing vertically as well as forward, a combination of. So I'm going to try to do some. I know I've been a dormant with this hand injury, but I'll give it a go. So for me, like I said, it's really, really important maybe just to work on one segment, one joint, two segments, one joint, two joints at a time. And for me, I used to feel at the end of a round or a day of golf, I would always feel like I'd used this area of my body, like it was been used. And I don't feel that anymore. Probably, a lot of that's from not playing now with this hand injury, but mostly I think it's been taken out of my action due to some ideas about rotation. Okay. Definitely not shallowing. I'm not a believer in that. I don't like that at all. But, rotating is not firing any of the muscles upward. So I'm trying to feel a little bit of that pushing up via the right leg so that the leg starts to line up a little bit more with the lower leg earlier. So this is not lining up with the lower leg. This is. Okay, here we go. And what I've noticed also, like I said, I'm trying to feel something like I'm just pulsing this whole area here, like a box jump, right? But if I add too much flex down, then I don't have right now the timing and the ability to get it all out. So I'm not trying to put very much flex of the knees in the backswing. Like you look at Rory, he doesn't seem to have much. He kind of adds a little in that transition when he kind of lowers the coil spring down here and then he launches. So for me, it's like, I just want to feel like I don't use much flexing down, but a ton straightening the knees back on impact. And the interesting phenomenon that happens is when I'm doing this, I lose the feeling of connection on this side with my arms because they're going faster. Okay. So my arms feel like when I pulse and push up and feel these different tension muscles that I used to feel, the throw of the club head accelerating much faster than I'm used to. And I'm recognizing that, hey, my arms are sailing faster than my pivot, So if you're trying to shallow and move the club around this way, you're not going to feel that at all. That's like Tommy Fleetwood coming around. That's doable, low flight, limited on distance, plays great golf, looks jerky, don't like it. That's my view. All right. So I hope you like this video. Come out and join us here in Mexico. Paul@gormangolf.com is where you can reach me for something online. And also, paulgormangolf.com is where you can go view my site. We're going to be updating that site. It's going to be pretty awesome, so I can't wait for you to look. All right. Hey guys, what's going on? It's Gormanator here. Check that link down below in the description. Website's ready for you. It's full of videos to help you with your own game, right? Faults and fixes folders, videos to help you with your driver. Maybe you're slicing the driver, maybe you want to hit it further. Also, a driving range folder. That's right. Drills to help you stay focused in there. When you guys come to the range, I want you to do focused work, not just hit balls all over the place. So check that link down below, and we'll see you on the other side.